folks, GM Jury. This is Vaishnavi and this is Sitara, a metaverse. So, this Sitara is a decentralized, community oriented metaverse for space enthusiasts. So, let's go. So, why do we even need Sitara? There are no existing metaverse ecosystems that are built by the community or just community driven. No direct incentives for just by engaging with the platform, and no or very few existing hosting services to like host events or utility drops in the Web3 space. And there are very few platforms that serve as hangouts that target space enthusiasts and like similar minded people. So, what is Sitara in a nutshell? Sitara is a light-hearted metaverse for space enthusiasts. It's a community-driven DAO-based alternative to having a platform that can be a destination for you to just chill out and hang out and incentivized for your engagement. So the objectives that I'm trying to fulfill is to create a decentralized platform for space enthusiasts and a community for engagement with the platform, to create a social governance tokens to provide decision power to the community and integrate and collaborate with relevant protocols. So let's see how the metaverse implementation goes by. So initially, I've tried to create a 3D metaverse because the existing solutions don't have a very visually appealing solutions. So the tech stack I've used is Unity to create a 3D model of the environment, and I used Morales for Web3 integration and NVIDIA for VFX and graphics. So it's basically the environment workflow. From Unity, I've downloaded the free assets, environments, and I've also used some of their open source code. And on top of it, I've used NVIDIA's visual effects system, and I used Morales SDK for implementing the Web3 functionality. So this is how you get incentivized within the platform. So since we are hosting the service in a Web3 environment, we can have this freedom to integrate more and more environments within the environment. So as the folks like to call it here, the metaception of my Sitarverse. And you have different levels of gaining points based on the role you partake. For example, if you're a developer, you're given more points, thus leading to more XP. And if you're a gamer, your hierarchy is a little low. And if you're just a community advocate, the level is even lower. But every contribution and engagement that you have with the platform gets incentivized through rewards and badges and airdrops. The future scope of this action is to create like ERC 1155 tokens and make a system that I can exchange these tokens and create a value-based token system. So this is the roadmap I'm trying to implement. Initially, I'm trying to create an optimized infra development, and the next thing would be to have the community developed, and then to understand the tokenomics and economization of the platform. And the final thing is to collaborate and integrate the platform with relevant structures. For example, I'm trying to implement Superfluid to have the airdrop mechanism and proportionate distribution of airdrops and rewards to the people who are engaging with the platform. So I'll show you the demo. So just to put it there, I didn't completely build it from scratch. I've used Unity's assets, and I've also used Unity's open source code. So this would be the landing place where you can interact and engage with other community members. As of now, it's only single player implementation. In future scope, I'm trying to make it a multiplayer implementation. So here is where I'm trying to integrate the Morales SDK. Here you can directly connect the wallet at this particular point. And once your address gets verified, you can get into your destination place by engaging with this environment. These would be leading to the corresponding environments we are trying to build. And on top of it, I'm also trying to host services for DAO systems without them having to build systems from scratch. For example, we have Avagni Job Drops or like GatherTown. So each DAO community needed to build a complete metaverse every time they need to host an event. They can just lend out space in the metaverse itself. And the best part I want to show in my project is the VFX here. So that's about the metaverse demo. So this is about me. I'm Vaishnavi. I'm a developer, artist, and a designer. I'm currently in my second year of bachelor's at Vaishnavi Institute of Technology, and I'm seeking an opportunity to be part of something bigger than I am. And I thank Polygon and Defolio for this opportunity. Thank you.
Very cool demo. Just curious, why did you decide to build for space enthusiasts?
I'm personally a space geek, and I wanted to see something cool in the ecosystems. I couldn't find a lot of metaverses that are targeted towards space enthusiasts, or like you can, if you would randomly want to build a system for Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy, and there won't be a environment that focuses on that. And there are all a lot of Marvel fans who are into space, so I'm trying to segregate this community. These are basically my target audience that I'm focusing on.
Got it. Uh, well, that's a fair one to build for in case, if you feel enthusiastic and passionate about something, it's always best to build for that. So kudos on that. Question, you had mentioned that you have different kind of reward allocations for developers, gamers, etc.
Yeah.
Uh, what do you expect these guys to be doing on the metaverse? Because it seems like a space where people with shared interests can hang out. What do you expect gamers and developers to be doing on the metaverse?
So basically, I'm trying to implement a Minecraft creative mode kind of system where in Minecraft Creative, you just drag and drop and build a lot of systems you like, but you don't actually get incentivized for it. But whereas if you try and build in my system and create like spaces like Martian ecosystem, restaurant at the end of the universe, so if you keep on building stuff on my platform, you'll get incentivized for doing so. So engagement is the key aspect that I'm focusing on, and would believe that it would be leading to a long-term project solution. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Vaishnavi.